True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Seneca. Hello there, my fellow seekers of wisdom and happiness. It's a pleasure to have you here with me today, and I want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for taking a moment out of your busy life to explore an essential topic, the struggles of kind people in our current society. This is a subject that resonates deeply with many of us. But before we dive into this thought-provoking journey, I'd like to ask a small favor. If you find value in this video, and if it stirs something within you, please consider subscribing to our channel. It's your support that keeps us going, and together we can continue to explore the profound aspects of life. This realization hit me during a particularly challenging time in my life. It was a moment when I felt as if I were standing at the intersection of two vastly different worlds. On one side, I held steadfast to the timeless teachings of Stoic philosophy, which extolled the virtues of kindness, compassion, and the pursuit of true happiness. These teachings, rooted in the wisdom of philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, have been my guiding light throughout my life. Stoicism had taught me the profound beauty of living a life of integrity, where empathy and compassion were not just ideals, but were to be practiced daily. It had instilled in me the belief that genuine happiness lay not in the accumulation of wealth, power, or fame, but in simple acts of kindness and the cultivation of a virtuous character. Yet, as I ventured into the world, outside the comforting embrace of Stoicism, I couldn't help but notice a stark contrast. Our modern society often appears to favor different attributes: ambition, competition, and an almost ruthless pursuit of success. In this fast-paced, digitally connected world, the qualities that Stoicism celebrated were often relegated to the sidelines. It seemed as though the values that had defined my life were at odds with the prevailing norms of society. It was during this period of contemplation that I found myself at a crossroads, a place where the ideals I cherished seemed to clash with the reality I faced. I grappled with the question of whether kindness and compassion still had a place in this bustling, impersonal world. Was it possible to hold true to Stoic virtues and thrive in a society that often seemed to reward self-interest and competitiveness above all else? The answer was not immediately apparent, but I was determined to find it. It was in this moment of personal struggle that I embarked on a journey of self-discovery, seeking to understand the place of kindness in the contemporary world and how Stoicism could serve as a guiding light in navigating the challenges faced by kind-hearted individuals. This journey led me to explore the struggles that kind people encounter in our current society. It became clear that these challenges were not merely personal, but resonated deeply with countless individuals who, like me, found themselves trying to balance their commitment to kindness with the demands of the modern world. The more I delved into this topic, the more I realized the urgency of sharing these insights with others who shared my values and concerns. The Stoic philosophers' timeless wisdom continued to inspire me. Their words served as a reminder that despite the prevailing trends in our society, the pursuit of kindness, virtue, and true happiness was not only noble, but essential. It was a call to action, urging us to embrace our kind-hearted nature and let it shine, even when the world seemed indifferent or resistant. And so, dear friends, with this newfound purpose and understanding, I stand before you today to explore the struggles of kind-hearted people in our current society. I invite you to join me in this journey of introspection and discovery as we seek to bridge the gap between the Stoic values we hold dear and the complex realities we face in the modern world. Kindness, in its purest form, is a beacon of light in a world that sometimes seems overshadowed by self-interest and indifference. It is an attribute that should be celebrated, cherished, and nurtured. But regrettably, kind-hearted individuals often find themselves in the midst of an uphill battle. The struggles they face are both complex and deeply rooted in the fabric of our contemporary society. Let's delve into some of the challenges that many of us encounter. Exploitation. The struggle against exploitation is a profound challenge faced by kind-hearted individuals in our contemporary world. In a society that often prioritizes ambition and personal gain, the selflessness and genuine goodwill of kind people can be misconstrued, leaving them vulnerable to exploitation. Kind individuals often exhibit a readiness to lend a helping hand, offer support, and extend their empathy to others. Their innate desire to see the best in people is a testament to their belief in the inherent goodness of humanity. However, this very virtue can sometimes be their Achilles heel in a world that is not always as benevolent as they would hope. Exploitation can take many forms, both subtle and overt. In professional settings, kind-hearted individuals may find themselves working longer hours or taking on additional responsibilities without receiving due recognition or compensation. They might be viewed as the go-to person for additional tasks simply because they have a difficult time saying no. Their dedication and willingness to help can be manipulated, leading to a disproportionate workload. In personal relationships, exploitation can manifest as individuals taking advantage of their kindness. Friends, family members, or acquaintances may lean on them excessively for support, often without reciprocating the same level of care. Kind people's trust in others may lead them to lend money or resources, only to find that their goodwill is not returned when needed. This cycle of exploitation can result in a deep sense of disillusionment. Kind-hearted individuals who continually find their trust misplaced can become disheartened, leading to a loss of faith in the genuine intentions of those around them. It can erode their sense of security and make them more guarded in their interactions, which goes against their inherent nature. However, it is essential to remember that the solution to this struggle is not to become less kind or less generous. Instead, kind-hearted individuals can learn to set healthy boundaries and assert themselves when necessary. They can recognize the difference between genuine acts of kindness and instances where their goodwill is being exploited. By doing so, they can strike a balance between their inherent kindness and self-preservation. The Stoic philosophers, such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, remind us that we can be kind and virtuous without becoming passive victims. They emphasize the importance of inner strength and self-control, which can guide kind-hearted individuals in navigating a world that often misunderstands or misuses their compassion. By learning to protect themselves while preserving their innate kindness, they can continue to make a positive impact on the world without falling prey to exploitation. Overcommitment. The struggle with saying no is a common thread among kind-hearted individuals, and it is one of the challenges that can take a significant toll on their well-being. Kind people, driven by their innate desire to make a positive difference in the lives of others, often find themselves taking on more than they can handle, both in their personal and professional spheres. The root of this difficulty in saying no lies in their profound empathy and their commitment to helping others. Kind-hearted individuals genuinely care about the well-being of those around them and feel a sense of responsibility to be of service. This heartfelt inclination to assist, however, can lead to a pattern of overcommitment that has far-reaching consequences. In their personal lives, kind-hearted individuals may be quick to agree to help friends, family, or acquaintances, even when their schedules are already brimming with obligations. This selfless nature leads them to extend themselves to the point where they sacrifice their own time, well-being, and personal interests for the sake of others. While their intentions are undoubtedly noble, the cumulative effect can be detrimental. Professionally, kind-hearted individuals often find themselves taking on additional tasks and responsibilities without hesitation. They may volunteer to lead projects, offer their expertise, or cover for colleagues in need. This dedication to their work is admirable, but it can lead to an overwhelming workload, increased stress, and eventual burnout. The consequence of this unrelenting commitment is a sense of being stretched too thin. Kind people, in their pursuit of helping others and making a positive impact, may experience physical and emotional exhaustion. The incessant demands on their time and energy can leave them feeling depleted and struggling to maintain a healthy work-life balance. The line between their personal well-being and their altruistic endeavors becomes blurred, leading to feelings of frustration and fatigue. To navigate this challenge, it is crucial for kind-hearted individuals to learn the art of setting boundaries. This involves recognizing their own limitations and understanding that saying no is not a rejection of others, but a necessary act of self-preservation. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on wisdom and self-control, can provide valuable guidance in this regard. By learning to say no when necessary, kind-hearted individuals can protect their own well-being and ensure that they have the energy and resources to continue making a positive difference in the lives of others. They can strike a balance between their natural inclination to help and their need to maintain their own physical and emotional health. In doing so, they empower themselves to continue spreading kindness without becoming victims of overcommitment and burnout. Emotional drain. The burden of emotional absorption is a challenge faced by kind-hearted individuals, stemming from their innate empathy and compassionate nature. While their ability to be excellent listeners and confidants is a testament to their caring character, it can also result in them absorbing the worries and concerns of others, ultimately taking a toll on their own well-being. Kind-hearted individuals often find themselves in the role of a supportive friend, family member, or colleague. They offer a willing ear to those in need and extend their empathy without hesitation. Their genuine concern for the welfare of others means they genuinely want to help alleviate the emotional burdens of those around them. However, this admirable quality can sometimes lead to an unintended consequence: emotional absorption. As kind people listen to the challenges, fears, and anxieties of others, they empathize deeply, and in the process they take on some of that emotional weight themselves. It's as if they willingly carry the burdens of those they care about, often without even realizing it. This emotional absorption can be a heavy load to bear. Kind-hearted individuals may find themselves feeling emotionally drained as they accumulate the worries and stress of others. They might experience an overwhelming sense of sadness, anxiety, or frustration, even if these emotions don't directly relate to their own experiences. Over time, this emotional fatigue can lead to burnout and, in extreme cases, can take a toll on their mental and physical health. The weight of constantly being there for others can leave them feeling depleted, leaving little room for self-care or the nurturing of their own emotional well-being. It's important for kind-hearted individuals to strike a balance between their desire to help others and their need for self-preservation. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on maintaining inner strength and virtue, can provide valuable guidance in navigating this challenge. One Stoic principle that can be particularly useful is the understanding that, while we have empathy for others, we cannot control their emotions or outcomes. Kind-hearted individuals can learn to be supportive and caring without taking on the emotional baggage of others. They can practice empathy without becoming emotionally entangled, which is often easier said than done, but is a crucial skill for their own emotional health. By finding this balance and setting boundaries, kind-hearted individuals can continue to be the compassionate, empathetic souls they are, without compromising their own well-being. In doing so, they can provide meaningful support without sacrificing their emotional health and vitality. Cynicism. In a world where cynicism and skepticism often seem to be the default responses, the kindness of certain individuals can be met with unwarranted doubt and suspicion. This phenomenon can be disheartening for kind-hearted people, as their genuine acts of goodwill may be misconstrued and their motivations questioned. The prevalence of cynicism and skepticism in modern society can be attributed to a variety of factors, including a history of broken promises, betrayals, and a pervasive sense of self-interest. As a result, many individuals have grown wary of others' intentions and tend to view any act of kindness through a lens of suspicion. They may find it difficult to believe that someone could genuinely be benevolent without some hidden motive. This skepticism often manifests in the form of questions and assumptions, such as, "What does this person want in return for their kindness?" Or, "There must be an ulterior agenda behind their actions." These doubts can undermine the trust that kind-hearted individuals place in others and lead to feelings of frustration and disappointment. For those who consistently act with sincerity and without hidden motives, this cynicism can be particularly disheartening. They may begin to question whether their efforts to spread kindness are in vain, as their actions are met with skepticism rather than gratitude. This erosion of trust in humanity can be emotionally draining and can deter them from continuing their altruistic endeavors. One approach to addressing this challenge is to acknowledge that while skepticism exists, it is not a reflection of the authenticity of one's kindness. Kind-hearted individuals can remain true to their values and principles, understanding that their actions are a reflection of their character rather than a response to external doubts. They can choose to focus on the positive impact their kindness has on those who appreciate and benefit from it. Additionally, they can take inspiration from the Stoic philosophers, who emphasize the importance of virtue for its own sake. The Stoics believed that living in accordance with one's principles and values, regardless of external opinions, was a noble pursuit. Kind-hearted individuals can find strength in this Stoic philosophy, recognizing that their authenticity is a virtue in itself, even when met with cynicism. Ultimately, while skepticism and doubt may persist in the world, genuine acts of kindness remain a beacon of hope and a testament to the enduring goodness of humanity. Kind-hearted individuals can continue to inspire change, even in the face of skepticism, by remaining steadfast in their commitment to virtue and benevolence. In doing so, they can contribute to a shift in societal perspectives and encourage a return to trust and faith in the inherent goodness of people. Loneliness. Paradoxically, kind-hearted individuals often find themselves grappling with a sense of isolation, a feeling that can be profoundly challenging to navigate. This isolation stems from the difficulty of finding like-minded individuals who share their depth of empathy and their unwavering commitment to kindness. It becomes particularly acute when surrounded by individuals who do not prioritize the same values. One of the unique aspects of being a kind-hearted person is the profound empathy and compassion that they extend to others. Their commitment to making the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time, can sometimes set them apart from those who prioritize different values in life. Kind individuals often yearn for deeper, more meaningful connections with others who share their values, but this quest for like-minded souls can be elusive. It's not that kind-hearted individuals are looking for others who are identical to them, but rather, they seek individuals who appreciate the significance of kindness, compassion, and empathy in a world that often seems preoccupied with competition and self-interest. They long for connections with people who share their vision of a world that values integrity and virtue. This sense of loneliness can be exacerbated when kind-hearted individuals are surrounded by those who do not prioritize the same values. It can lead to feelings of isolation, misunderstanding, and sometimes even alienation. They may question whether their values and principles are outdated or out of touch with the modern world. However, it is essential to recognize that these struggles are not isolated incidents, but pervasive challenges that many kind-hearted individuals confront on a daily basis. The values of kindness and compassion, championed by Stoic philosophers and other philosophical traditions, can sometimes appear at odds with the prevailing individualistic and competitive nature of our contemporary world. In the face of these challenges, it is vital to remember that they do not diminish the significance of kindness or the importance of living a virtuous life. These difficulties underscore the need for a deeper understanding of how to navigate the world as a kind-hearted individual. The Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on inner strength, integrity, and virtue, offers valuable guidance in this endeavor. Stoicism reminds us that we can persevere in our commitment to kindness and compassion, even in the face of isolation or skepticism. It encourages us to continue to be the change we wish to see in the world, to embrace our values unapologetically, and to seek connections with like-minded individuals who share our vision. The struggles faced by kind-hearted individuals serve as a testament to their unwavering dedication to making the world a better place. They are beacons of hope in a sometimes cynical world, and their perseverance is a testament to the enduring power of kindness and virtue. While they may sometimes feel alone on their path, they are never truly isolated, for they are part of a global community of kind-hearted souls, working to create a brighter, more compassionate world. Navigating the struggles of being a kind-hearted individual in the modern world can be challenging, but it's certainly not insurmountable. Here are some practical pieces of advice and everyday steps you can take to make your journey as a kind person a little easier, while drawing inspiration from Stoic philosophy. Boundaries. Learn to set healthy boundaries. Kindness doesn't mean being a doormat. It's about giving from a place of strength, not weakness. Establishing healthy boundaries is crucial to maintaining your well-being while continuing to be kind. Practice saying no when necessary and be clear about your limitations. Remember that setting boundaries doesn't make you any less compassionate. It allows you to be kind without compromising your own needs. Self-care. Prioritize self-care. Making self-care a priority is essential. Taking time for yourself to recharge, reflect, and engage in activities that bring you joy is not selfish. It's a fundamental part of maintaining your physical and emotional health. Regular self-care allows you to replenish your energy and be even more effective in your acts of kindness. Seek like-minded souls. Build a supportive community. Surround yourself with people who share your values. Building a supportive community of like-minded individuals can be incredibly empowering. It provides you with a sense of belonging and strengthens your resolve to continue spreading kindness. These relationships can offer both support and inspiration, and together, you can amplify your impact on the world. Practice gratitude. Embrace Stoic gratitude. Incorporate Stoic practices into your daily life. One such practice is gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for. Gratitude can help you maintain a positive outlook, even when faced with the challenges of being a kind-hearted individual in a sometimes cynical world. It reminds you of the beauty and goodness that still exist. Educate others. Patiently share your values. Be patient and take the time to educate others about the power of kindness and Stoic principles. Your actions can inspire change, but your words can also enlighten those who may not yet understand the significance of kindness. Be a gentle advocate for your values, and through your actions and words, you can encourage others to embrace the same virtues. Empathy, not fixing. Offer support, not solutions. Remember that your role is to show empathy and support, not to fix everyone's problems. It's okay to offer a listening ear and provide emotional support without feeling responsible for solving every issue. Recognize the limits of your influence and trust that your empathetic presence alone can make a significant difference in someone's life. Let go of outcomes. Focus on your actions. Understand that you can't control how others respond to your kindness. Focus on your actions, not the results. Stoicism teaches us the importance of inner virtue and the idea that we should do what is right, without attachment to external outcomes. This perspective can help you maintain your commitment to kindness, even when your efforts may not yield immediate results. Practice mindfulness. Be present in every moment. Stoicism encourages mindfulness. Be present in every moment, savoring the richness of life. Let go of things beyond your control and focus on what is within your control. Mindfulness allows you to navigate the world with a calm and centered approach, reinforcing your commitment to kindness and virtue. These pieces of advice and everyday steps, inspired by the wisdom of Stoicism, can help you maintain your commitment to kindness in a world that may not always fully embrace these values. Remember, your journey as a kind-hearted individual is a noble and virtuous path, and your actions have the power to inspire positive change, both within yourself and in the world around you. My dear friends, the struggles of kind-hearted people in our current society are indeed real, but I want you to know that they are not insurmountable. The wisdom of the Stoic philosophers teaches us that we can find happiness by embracing kindness, even in a world that sometimes appears to reward less virtuous qualities. As we journey through life, let us hold close to the words of Marcus Aurelius. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Kindness is not a weakness, it is a strength that has the power to transform the world. It is our moral compass, guiding us through the complexities of modern life. In the face of cynicism, exploitation, and isolation, remember that your kind-heartedness is a source of strength. It is a beacon of light in a world that can sometimes seem dim. Your empathy, your compassion, and your unwavering commitment to kindness, they are not weaknesses to be concealed, but virtues to be celebrated. Let us stand strong in our values, continue to show empathy, and be the change we wish to see in society. By holding true to our principles, we set an example for others to follow. By extending our kindness to those who need it most, we inspire hope and foster positive change. Our actions have the potential to create ripples of goodwill that can touch lives far and wide. It is my sincere hope that this video has resonated with you, that it has touched your heart, and that it has inspired you to embrace the struggles of kindness. If it has, I implore you to subscribe to our channel, join our community, and continue this journey of growth and understanding together. Together, we can support one another in our commitment to kindness, learn from each other, and make a more compassionate world. Thank you for being here and for taking the time to explore these challenges and triumphs with me. The world can always use more kind-hearted souls like you. Stay true to your values, continue to shine your light, and may your path be filled with happiness, fulfillment, and the deep satisfaction of knowing that you are making a positive difference in the lives of those around you. Remember, kindness is a force that can change the world, one act at a time, and you are a crucial part of that transformation.